They drove their own teammates into the barrage of nades. Smile goes down and Team Falcons now looking for the finish. But it was clean from DRX. Now looking to get all their players back up on their feet. You see if Team Falcons can finish with North. It's Ralph, Koa, as well as Redux. Either side of the circle. Preliminary grenades going out over towards the hard cover, so you know they're working with no information.
Nades in, stepping forward, the feet are on the ground right now. DRX, they saved themselves. Could have been misery in the previous fight. The smorgasbord of mistakes have kept them in it to win it, and Hyunbin tries to unleash. That's one clean connection back on a round. Koa, low on HP. DRX dealing damage right now as the elims are racking up in a position to close it and grab themselves a chicken dinner on the first game with the shots raining true. It's all on Redux. We need to be a clutch from the back line, and that's not going to happen. DRX will take it.
Yeah, coming to play here. It's not quite D plus K, but DRX are looking good on the main stage. Very, very nice to see here for them. Team Falcons will take that second place. It's a good position to be in for them, Jackie.
It really is. Beautiful stuff. I mean, hell of a start to the day for Yangon Galacticus, right? Like the elims, absolutely beautiful. Two teams, in terms of the battle of attrition, that do have 3 players alive, but limited resources to play with, and the cover really isn't there for most of these squads. So closing the gap between one another, it's risky. It's all or nothing. You've got to peek in, off your teammates' contact, and commit to those elims. You can't mess around on this one. And Secret looking very agitated, obviously aware of the Alpha 7 position, knowing it's do or die on the peak.
For Team Secret, the lucky thing for them is that they have a lot of hard cover in front of them, and those rocks, as well as the tree line. This is wild from 4th rise, but they knew where Ketch was, and they're just looking for 3rd place. It's a smart maneuver. They're going to confirm points. I actually like a team that does that, that takes it into their own. What?
Okay, goodbye Team Secret. That's how that goes, mate. The damage over the top with an aid, and the absolute aggression from Alpha 7 that throws us back into a head-to-head 1 versus 2. Revo looking to let it rip on the shots over the top, and there you go. Alpha 7, your reigning champions. They might have struggled on the first game, but they're back. They mean business, and they take that one home.
I mean, that's an apology and a half from Creo. I'm going to win the game for you. I'm going to win the game for you. Trust me, trust me. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I mean, I was praising 4th rise for the fact that they knew where Ketch was. And they were like, we're going to just secure a 3rd place. We'll leave Noki behind, and then he could try and go for a 2nd or a 1st if he's lucky. And in that moment, I think Team Secret gets so flustered. Yeah. These just get torn to pieces. But there was so much opportunity, in my opinion. It's 2 guys, mate.
So worried about how it results overall for their tournament run. That's a brilliant way to think about it. You've got the late backstab potentially from Influence Rage. I mean, that's Law, the solo member with Red Force trapped, living on borrowed time inside the hut. Near miss from the nades as well, dashing them towards them. 4th Rise have been able to play on the back foot for quite some time, wait for everyone else to come towards them. Now they do have to advance somewhat. Horror, of course, with 2 players, like we said, still could have influence. The quick trades are made. 1 shot back over 4th Rise taking issues. Option go down. Falak with the quick shot back over. That's no fear out of action. And Law still just belly crawling further forward. I mean, look at the split here. A chance for at least a sneak into that 2nd place.
He had the 1 nade and the 1 Molotov, so could have actually efficiently cleared out 4th rise. But 12 eliminations, now looking for the 10-point. Bobs up just as he gets res there, and that could have been absolutely treacherous for them. And now nade's getting sent over the top, and it's unbelievably placed. Coming through from 4th rise, taking them to a 24-point game.
Massive scenes. Brilliant teamwork, never over-egging it as well. So comfortable playing their own game and always following up. If someone else went in for a fight, they were ready to clean up, ready to engage. Good rotates on it, and they're going to be happy with that one, but that is a massive gainer.
It's huge. You were talking about it as well, where you were saying that a lot of our top teams were just out early, and it was really only 4 thrives still.
This is beautifully played by DRX, immediately capitalizing on that knock into the smoke. These smokes bloom on the top of the hill. They create sightline channels that they can play through. There's a res coming through for Weibo, and they do manage to get 3 players back up in an action, but Scissors forward now. 33 now spotted, gets the knock. Is there an answer? Order looks for it, and they do find the challenge that they were looking for. Hurt is there as well, looking for that backup. In a 3 versus 2 though, DRX still have the numbers.
DRX has the numbers, but do they have the wherewithal to figure out where Weibo is going to be up to? It seems like the forces are falling, and I think this is finally going to be the end, albeit a miracle play. DRX closing the vice grip, pushing forward. Weibo falls, and it will in fact be DRX taking game number 4 on Arigel.
Lying in wait, they move through the hills, a coordinated approach, a brilliant read onto Order's buggy rotation, looking for vision, and they will be able to find that knock, open up the bidding on that final engagement. Not enough utility from Weibo to be able to survive that final fight. They've got plenty of points though on the match, and they will be nearly level with DRX to find that one. 16 points for Weibo, and DRX up on 18, so a fairly minimal E.
He has left this monster truck.
This is the thing. I don't think they do. The 2-player crash that they just did felt like they were rolling onto a solo. They'll know it's 2 solos alive. They'll know where Noki is from the gunfight. It felt like Carrillo and Squash thought that he was in that ditch amongst those vehicles. He was not, and now they're confused.
They are, because they're fully focused on 4 Thrives Naki. Benny, they have no idea Benny's here.
Mafioso.
Oh, Carrillo as well looks to be cooking a nade, going straight. No, he throws it over there, but direct Squash ends up throwing a nade over here. The shot's going to ring out, and Benny's going to be exposed. He's going to get taken down. Mafioso finally hits the shot, and now it comes down to a 3v1.
Noki with a chance here for 4 Thrives, but it is a slim one as Alpha 7 look to try and maintain their title towards the top spot. It's a battle for first place, but he's found Mafioso. He's got the flush. Carrillo as well. Noki, no! How can you do it to him? They want that first place. Well, you're going to have to prize it from his cold, dead hands. Squash with a chance now, and he's able to close it down. Finally finds it, but my God, what a run they gave him.
Oh my gosh, and you can see the relief on Squash Boo's face. Squash, the new addition to the Alpha 7 roster, such a heavy burden, such a momentous occasion. In the left, you can see how relieved they are from a guaranteed win to just a matter, just really winning by the skin of their teeth. First opportunity for DRX though. They won 3 out of the 6 today, and that's going to be a massive drop.
Where's Regnum Kaya in all of this? The opener for DRX is good, but will Regnum Kaya roll over the top? So easy. I think he's dropped down now. Goes down to a nade, and there's more to come as the high ground suddenly becomes a factor. But there's suppression for the backline of Team Secret as well. A nade, a close range fight coming on through with the shotguns. 2 players for Regnum Kaya, 1 apiece for the 2 contenders here. Down beneath them, Yunbin charges forwards, and DRX are swept aside. Tosh pick a wild now, just have Frankie to deal with, and the backfill works wonders. Silas leads the charge, and the rest of the roster capitalize.
And it's up to Frankie to try and keep the hopes and dreams alive for Team Secret. There maybe is an opportunity. There was almost a clutch in the last game that we ended up watching, but Frankie's got a tall task ahead of him. He's got a player on the off angle, and it won't even happen. And that's going to be a tremendous win for Regnum Kaya, taking their first victory of the day and a much-needed win to break into top 8.
A beautiful result coming through from Regnum Kaya. As you say, much needed. This day caused a lot of worry for fans of Regnum Kaya. They have not been their usual selves, but they've always got a little bit of life in them. There is a reason they are the PM.
Welcome back to the main stage. I've got Falak here with me from 4 Thrives. Falak, what an impressive performance today. I've got to talk to you about how today went, really, because you had such a huge elimination total. Was eliminations the thing that you guys were primarily focusing on coming into this, over placement points? Or, you know, how was the mentality coming into today?
Yeah, our focus was to play aggressive because our team's gunpower is really strong. So yeah, our main focus was on the kills, and we actually did it. So today was a very good day for us. Let's see, hope for the best for the day 2.
Yeah, it was a really good day for you guys. I've got to talk to you a little bit about, some of the teams that you're familiar with, because Alpha Gaming, who weren't here today in your lobby, you're quite familiar with them. Typically, when you drop an Erangel, you guys drop in quite a similar zone, and you often end up fighting early game, and that can sometimes ruin either one of your games, right, of getting into zone nice and early. Because they weren't here in your lobby, you guys managed to execute really well on Erangel, but I'm curious to know that when they're in your lobby in the coming days in the group stage, are you guys going to change your strats at all?
Yeah, definitely we will make a strategy for them. I would not like to leak here.
That makes sense. Yeah, don't tell. But maybe some adjustments will be made. I like to know that. Now, lastly, we've got to talk about your team individually because, you and T24, really strong fraggers. You've got your IGL IQ, but Noki today, he popped off. What an incredible day for him. He managed to secure the chicken dinner on Erangel, and then on Miramar, he managed to secure second place for you when he was the only one alive. Give some props to your team. Like, how do you feel about their performances today?
Noki is a really good player and people underestimate him, but he's proving himself right now at the biggest stage. So every player is doing his role. Hope for the best. Let's see what happens tomorrow.
He's amazing. You guys played incredibly well. Congratulations on today and coming out on top. We can't wait to see you guys in the coming days at the group stage. So best of luck. Back to you guys.